Anin, hello everybody. My name is Kenny Humphrey. I'm the chairperson for the Native American Parent Advisory Committee here in Hastings. I'm the Indian Education Director for a neighboring school district and one of two metro area representatives for the Tribal Nations Education Committee for the state of Minnesota. I say those last two pieces about myself because no matter which hat I wear, people always come back to me and recognize us for the work that we do here in Hastings, doing it the right way, and that is what I continue to strive for, building relationships, building recognition, building people up the right way, so that we can continue to be one of the Indian education programs and parent committees that my colleagues at the Minnesota Department of Education and the TNEC continuously acknowledge and point out to. It's always eye-opening to hear stories about how other programs are run, and although we had some struggles to begin with, I am happy to say that we run an Indian education program the right way and for our kids. Andrew Hodges, where are you? Can you stand up? Andrew has been one of our biggest supporters. Whatever we need, he'll figure it out. That is a very special skill and a special person to have on our team when we want to make sure we're doing things correctly. So thank you, Andrew. A couple things I also want to call out. Any teachers in the building? You stand up. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you for all that you do. And secondly, today is National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Relatives. Today is meant to raise awareness for the disproportionate violence against Indigenous women and people. It's very important to recognize today. At this time, I'd like to transition and welcome our new superintendent, Dr. Christine Werkamp-Herman.
Thank you, Keenan. I appreciate that. Good evening and welcome. As he said, I'm Dr. Christine Werkamp-Herman, Superintendent for Hastings Public Schools. It's an honor to be here for the third annual Native Graduate Honoring Ceremony. Tonight we celebrate our students, their accomplishments, and the journeys that have brought them here. We also appreciate the partnership of our Native American Parent Advisory Committee. Through events like the ribbon skirt and shirt making and their ongoing guidance, they help ensure we're meeting the needs of our students in meaningful ways. In Hastings Public Schools, we're committed to ensuring every student feels seen, valued, and supported. We are grateful for the work of our Native American liaison, Cyan Peacock-Hale, who supports students both academically and culturally and helps build a strong sense of community. Tonight is about celebration. It's about honoring each of you, your hard work, your resilience, and the support systems that have helped you along the way. We are proud of you and grateful to celebrate with you. Thank you for being here and congratulations to our students. At this time, I'd like to invite Cyan Peacock-Hale to come forward and share a few words. Thank you.
Bonjour, Indinaway Maganadug, Cyan Indigenica, Sagasi Kwe Indigo, Mukwa, and Dudam, Crosby, Minnesota, Nindojaba, Kakabakan, and Donangoon. My name is Cyan. I'm known as Light Shining Woman to the Spirits. I'm from the Bear Clan and from Crosby, Minnesota, and I'm now living in Minneapolis. First, I just want to start off by saying what an honor it has been to be a part of this important work, to witness all that's been done to revitalize our cultures and languages, and to see Native voices being uplifted and celebrated in our schools, even compared to just 10 years ago when I was a high school student, is just incredibly powerful to see and be a part of. It's a testament to warriors and advocates both today and those before us who have fought to make spaces like this and events like this possible. At this time, I would like to share exciting news and updates for next year. Our district was awarded a grant for culture and language revitalization. Because of this, we'll be able to hire 2 new teachers for next year with a focus of Dakota culture and language. I also want to shout out Andrew on this too, because I had brought up this grant at our NAPAC meeting and said I really think that we should apply for it, and I have no experience grant writing, so Andrew took that on and included me in the process, and I just want to say a big thank you to Andrew for taking time out of his busy schedule to make that important to him. We're really excited for this opportunity, not only because it strengthens access for our Native students, but also because it allows for all of our students in the district to learn and engage with Dakota language and culture. It's important that these teachings are not limited to Native students alone. When all students are offered this learning, it builds understanding, respect, and awareness. It helps create more accurate and positive perceptions of our people, our histories, and our living cultures. And that benefits everyone in our school community. It creates better relationships and reduces misunderstanding and supports a more inclusive environment for all of our students. We're also looking forward to continuing to build community together, so I wanted to share that our next gathering would be May 13th for traditional lacrosse. We'd be learning from Dr. Dan Ninham, who is the founder of North American Indigenous Hall of Fame, and he's been a coach and a leader in Indigenous games for a long time, so it would be great to learn from him and his teachings. So that will be here at the high school from 4 to 6 p.m. on Field 7, and I'll share the map for that because I don't even know where Field 7 is. And at this time, before we get into our thank yous and our graduates, I wanted to bring my partner Dakota up to share a meal prayer so that our food is blessed when we head to eating.
Buju in the way Magradug, Gabe Anamad Indigo, Dakota Snow and Dishnakas, Magizin and Dodem, Oshkosh, Wisconsin and Dojaba, Gakabakong and Danungun. Hello everybody, my name is Dakota Snow. I'm seen as the wind that's always blowing. Eagle Clan, originally from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I live in Minneapolis now. I'm a descendant of the Lac du Flambeau band of Ojibwe. This is a prayer that my Wentwa had taught me to say before we eat. So if you're feeling up to it, you can repeat after me. Mi gwich, Adazu kanag, Gagana wen eminagwa, Wiisinig, Geginawa, Wa inanjageang, Oma, Gabe gijik. Mi gwich, everybody.
Miigwech, Dakota. I have so many thank yous to say. I want to thank all of my teachers and community members who have gifted me with tools, teachings, and knowledge that I get to pass on to the youth that I work with. Thank you to my colleagues who have welcomed me, supported me, included me, and guided me so that I can better serve our students. Thank you to the NAPAC, who has tirelessly advocated for Native youth at Hastings, not only to make this ceremony possible, but to support this position and provide invaluable guidance so I can fully show up for our students. And I also want to share gratitude for my partner, who listens to my stresses, gives me advice, and brings me to places where there's good medicine and good people, which has been instrumental to the work that I get to do here. Miigwech. Before I turn to the graduates, I also want to briefly share the significance of receiving an eagle feather for those who may not be familiar. Across many of our nations, the eagle is considered sacred, and the eagle feather is one of the highest honors that can be given. It represents achievement, strength, and the journey a person has walked on to get here. Because of its significance, it is something that is handled with care and respect. It is not just a symbol of accomplishment, but also of responsibility. I also want to acknowledge that due to federal regulations, eagle feathers are only able to be possessed by federally enrolled tribal members. Because of that, we provide an alternative for students that are not enrolled. However, that does not take away from the meaning or honor of receiving it. The intention and significance remains the same. So for our graduates, as you receive this honor today, I encourage you to take care of it and carry it with that understanding. It reflects not only what you have achieved, but the people and community who have supported your journey. To our graduates, you are an inspiration to everyone in this room, from the youngest students to our elders. This is a huge milestone, especially as a young Native person. You have accomplished this within a system that was not designed for you, and that is resilience and it is strength. Every single one of you carries that. My hope for you is that you always remember that you come from a people with a warrior spirit and that you're surrounded by a community that is cheering you on. When one of us wins, we all win. When a young Native student sees another Native student graduate, it becomes real for them too that they can also do it as well. And when our elders get to witness how far we've come and see our culture being honored and celebrated in schools, we are actively healing intergenerational trauma. That is what you are a part of simply by being who you are and being proud of it. I was once told that when we are honored for our accomplishments, we are not receiving it alone. We are accepting it on behalf of everyone that has helped us along the way. So I want to remind you that this moment is also a celebration of your teachers, your families, your communities, and all of those that have supported you on your journey. And this is their celebration too. So to our graduates, we are all proud of you. And the last thing I want to leave you with is the Nipsey Hussle quote I shared with you during our first group meeting. Regardless what you're into, regardless what you've been through, I feel like I've got to tell you you've got something to contribute. Let that be your reminder as you move forward, no matter where life takes you, no matter what you've walked through, you have something to give. You matter in every space you enter. Your voice, your presence, and your story all have value. Chimigwich. So at this time, we are going to do our feather presentation. So if our graduates could come up with their family member.
Sorry, father duty calls. Just really quick, I want to tell a story about the creation of our stoles. In the fall of 2023, we threw an idea out about creating our own graduate stoles. We shopped around and wondered if we can get somebody to create some or just buy some Pendleton stoles. My wife, Sherry, said, let's aim a little higher. Let's try Hardberry and see if Sarah would be interested in creating something for us. In case you haven't noticed by now, if you were here earlier, she's the brains behind this operation. So everything that you see here tonight is because of my wife, Sherry. We got in at the right time. She took a meeting with us. During the conversation, we mentioned that we're an Ojibwe family and living in Dakota territory and want to honor those relatives as well. And Sarah said she would contact Cole Red Horse Taylor to collaborate on the art. Together, they wove some Ojibwe florals from Sarah and Cole's Dakota artistry together and created custom stoles specifically for our community to give to our graduates of Hastings Public Schools. So it is very, very important that we continue to recognize that that collaboration that we were able to create, and for Sarah and Cole to work on with us. So thank you. First, I want to call up Delaney Smith. Come on up. Yep, please stand inside. Aston Jones. Cruz Pena. Volunteers, can I have a hand? Congratulations, graduates. At this time, Hillside, you guys want to play an honor song to honor our graduates?
Hey,
everybody. I'm back. It just occurred to me that I didn't translate the prayer that I told all you. Basically what that prayer was, thank you, Spirit helpers who look after us. Please partake of this food that we're about to eat for the extent of the day. So our food is blessed here. I think they're going to sign their eagle feather things, and we're going to go eat.
Thank you, Dakota. Yep, so we'll have the graduates sign for their feathers, and then everybody else, let's eat.
At this time, I'd like to welcome up our student speaker, Delaney Smith.
Hoksnyana pin, hini kura giwino, ho changara rajra, nioro piniga, hingainida, woshana hini kura ditch, wawaj. Good evening, everyone. My name is Delaney Smith, and I am from the Ho-Chunk Nation in Nebraska. My native name is Nioro Piniga, meaning whirling waters or little spinning waters. I belong to the Water Spirit clan. I want to begin by sincerely thanking you all for being here to support us seniors as we take this big step into the next chapter of our lives. I also want to give a special thank you to the NAPAC and everyone that has come together to make this event possible for past, present, and future Native students. Your support helps create a space where we are seen, celebrated, and encouraged to succeed. Standing here today as a Native student, I feel a deep sense of honor in not only celebrating this milestone, but in representing my family, my community, and where I come from. As I've grown and learned more about who I am, I've realized that my identity is not something that separates me from my peers. Instead, it strengthens me and connects me to my traditions, my people, and the generations of Native ancestors who make it possible for me to be here today. But today is more than a milestone. It is a moment to honor where we come from, while stepping forward into who we are becoming. For Native students, this moment carries a deeper meaning. It reflects our resilience, our communities, and the truth that even when the path wasn't always built for us, we still found a way to walk it, and now we are helping make that path clearer for those who come next. As we stepped into the future, we will each take different paths. Some will go to college, others will go to the workforce, and many are still discovering what they are going to do. And that's okay. What matters most is that we keep moving forward. And as we do, I hope we don't forget where we come from. I hope we carry our stories, our values, and our loved ones with us. I hope we continue to use our voices even when it's difficult, and make space for others to feel seen and heard, especially those who feel they don't belong. Because the truth is, we all deserve to be here. To my family, far and near, thank you for your support, your strength, and everything you've given me. Everything you've given me that I carry with me today. And to the class of 2026, this is just the beginning. We will move forward with our ancestors behind us and communities beside us, and the future still waiting to hear our voices. Thank you and congratulations.
As we wind down for the evening, we have a list of thank yous that we want to go through. First of all, fellow NAPAC members, Kim, Alana, Sherry, Nate, Lance and Linda, Elizabeth and Brandon, thank you all for making this ship go. It's not often that an entire parent committee is motivated to pull in the same direction. I appreciate each and every one of you for the hours, work, sweat, and literal tears that we put into our parent committee. Volunteers from the school, happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm sorry we kind of put you all to work today, even though it's supposed to be your week. Encore events for the beautiful setup. Once again, each year we keep adding little details to make this event even more special, and they come through for us each time. Native Harvest Catering for the wonderful meal that we shared tonight. And our drum group, Hillside, for traveling all the way down and filling in for us. Now we have some individual thank yous. So if I can have the following people come up here. Lance and Linda, you guys can come up. Elizabeth. Andrew Hodges. Principal Doran. Carrie Jager. Kara Anderson. And Cyan. Yeah, you're up here too. Oh. To Lance and Linda, you guys have been a beacon of support for us for the last couple of years since you've come back to our committee. And you have empowered us to bring back classes to our district with our ribbon skirt and shirt sewings. So thank you guys. To Elizabeth, thank you. Elizabeth has beaded the feathers for the last two graduate ceremonies. Her artwork is absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen the feathers that our students are wearing tonight, be sure to take a look before you head out. We appreciate the time and detail that you put into making these now a pretty significant staple of our ceremony. Andrew, he's been our right-hand man for the last 2 years. I appreciate him jumping in and learning everything surrounding Indian education on the fly. I know it can be a pretty daunting task learning new rules and regulations to operate on. So thank you, Andrew, for being so open-minded and a wonderful ally for us. Principal Scott has been working alongside us for a few years now. Whatever is needed, he's at the ready to get things done for us, from unlocking doors to tracking papers and people down while hosting a show choir meet on a busy Saturday, to helping us raise the 11 tribal nation flags that are hung here in the back of the Commons area. Thank you, Scott, for allowing us the space to be part of the broader community here in Hastings. To Carrie Jager, this is from Cyan. Carrie consistently uplifts Native voices by intentionally inviting them into her classroom and to our broader school spaces. She creates meaningful opportunities for Native students to see themselves represented in affirming and positive ways, and she demonstrates this not only in words but through action, such as prioritizing their access and visibility during events, including ensuring that they had front row seating for Dr. Anton Troyer's visit. She has also been intentional about inviting and including the Native liaison in conversations, ensuring that collaboration and cultural perspectives are present in spaces where they matter. Her approach reflects a genuine respect for the work being done and a willingness to support it in any way she can. She embodies what it means to be a true ally, someone who listens, advocates, and actively contributes to creating a more inclusive and representative environment for Native students and the community. Thank you, Carrie. Kara, she's been our go-to for anything tech-related when we have an event at the schools, from Indigenous Peoples Day speakers to a winter storytelling event, and for helping us put on this now annual awesome event. Thank you, Kara. To Cyan, thank you, Cyan, for jumping in with both feet in the middle of the school year. I know how much of a struggle that can be. And trying to figure out a whole new landscape and trusting us to help point you in the right direction when you need the help. Thank you for advocating for our students. I've seen you out and about networking at other Indian education events, and people always come up to me afterwards and have nothing but nice things to say about you. We feel lucky to have you in our district working for our students. Thank you. At this time, to wrap up our evening, Hillside. Oh, sorry. Cyan has one more thing.
So I wanted to add another thank you. Sherry and Keenan are usually the organizers and advocates and kind of making all of this stuff happen, and because of that they don't get recognized because they're doing a lot of the work, and we're really, really lucky to have both of them a part of our Native American Parent Advisory Committee with their knowledge and everything that they have to share and the guidance that they've given. And they also have a growing family. They have a little one here and also a kindergartner, so making all of that work and it just devoting their time voluntarily, I couldn't, say anything better about them. They're just great people, and we're really, really lucky to have them on our team. So we also want to give them this Pendleton. Thank you. And I think we're gonna round dance now. So, thank you guys.
I want to shake their hands.
Oh.
Go this way.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
We're gonna shake everybody's hands. Now we're gonna round dance. So if everyone could get up and get in a circle, we're gonna get started with a round dance.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming. In Ojibwe, we don't have a word for goodbye. We say gigawabamin, we'll see you later. So, miigwech, gigawabamin, congratulations.